you guys make your way back to your... Well, I guess, Arcas, you have a house here. Adea, do you have a house here too?
I was staying with Arcas.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to your house. Emma, where have you been staying while they were staying at their own home?
We're there. With them.
Didn't I say? Didn't you guys go to an inn?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was like, no, no, no.
Wasn't I staying with you, or did I have to stay in an inn too?
You stayed in the inn. You woke me up.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was in an inn.
Okay, so you all stand about and talk wherever you want. Probably the bar, the tavern, the inn.
I take Arcas
lobby of the
by
Hilton.
the face like this, and I'm like, I know you're sleepy,
But,
and you have lots more beers coming. I'm gonna buy you so many beers.
I want
But
one now.
okay, well, after I'm done talking, you have to listen the whole time, okay?
Okay,
So-
focus.
Yeah, focus, and then you can have a beer. So remember how you want
Remember, I want
everyone to know your name
Yeah.
and to cheer for you in all the bars all over the world,
Yeah.
not just here.
Here's
well-
pretty cool though.
Yeah, here's good. But if you go to the next town, nobody will know your name.
That's true.
But if you save the town and do things nice for the town, everyone will know your name and buy you beers. Lots of beers and lots of ladies will want
I'll
to
get
dance
the
with
ladies.
you. Yeah, ladies. Lots of ladies.
What the ladies?
Yeah.
And I start like, woo, lady.
We should go to Finnark, right? Finnark.
I don't know about that. I can't ride. I can't ride a horse.
You can ride with me.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, like Adea, yeah, ride a horse.
Adea is not amused. She's like,
I'm not, but Adea is fucking pissed off.
Adea or Anna thinks that's hilarious, but Adea is like, and just kind of like stares down at him. Emma, should we just like drag him to Finnark? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, you could even sleep for all I care. We can just bring him.
Okay, let's put him
Should
on
we
my
also
horse.
bring the bard? I mean, he can sing our songs.
We could invite him.
Hey, friendly bard.
Samal?
Samal.
Small.
Would you like to follow us on our next journey to sing the tales?
Give me a charisma check.
Yes. Oops.
Oh, whoops.
Oh my
Didn't
God.
check.
Fuck me, seriously.
He's leaning back in a seat, kick his legs up on a table and is strumming his guitar. He's like, no, I'm quite content here. Although perhaps if you come back and tell me how it went, I could compose another song for you. Maybe not. We'll see.
Oh, look how sad Emma is.
He, you know,
Alright.
no.
Okay.
All right, he turns away from Emma and goes back to whatever he was doing beforehand.
All right. Well, let us away for Finnark. And Emma, will you help me lift snoring Arcas onto my horse like a sack of potatoes?
Sure, let's do it.
So we just like attach him to the back of my saddle.
Okay.
All right, and then we ride to Finnark.
Yay!
Yay!
So
Finnark.
you guys ride to Finnark. It was kind of later in the day anyway, so you get into Finnark in the evening, late evening, early night. I don't know how that works out, but you get there and after stumbling around in the dark for a little while, come across a tavern with a big fire in the hearth and a few people about talking and whatnot.
Am I still tied to the horse?
No, it took you like 5 hours to get there, so you sobered up and eventually were able to make on your own.
Okay.
When he wakes up, I'm like, "Hey, I'm taking you to buy you a beer, like you asked."
I'm like, whoa, where are we going? What's going on?
We're going to Finnark.
Wait,
Just
why?
like you wanted, because you wanted to see the ladies and get a beer.
Oh, that sounds like me. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Here.
I guess we should start at the tavern. What do you think, Emma? Arcas?
Yeah, sure.
Since Arcas, I know, wants to start at the tavern.
Okay.
All right.
So you're at the tavern. At this tavern. There are many taverns in this town, probably. What do
We
you guys
ask
do?
around about the black mist and anything anybody might know that is more than we already found from the guy who called for us.
It just showed up yesterday or the day before, and no one knows anything. It's the talk of the town. Everyone's discussing it. You know, people are putting forth theories that it's the anger of the evil gods. It's Ferocity herself. It's Malchus personified coming down from the sky to curse the land. It's gas from the lake just kind of seeping up through the mud and whatnot. Million ideas.
Well, brother and sister, shall we rest up for the night and go look in the morning?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. How much does the inn cost for the night, Neal?
We didn't charge you guys for anything, so give me a gold and a half, Adea and Emma, for the money that you spent living there, because you don't actually have a house. You've been in the previous town. And give me another 3 silver for tonight here.
Wait,
That's
so
for
how
all of
much
it?
total?
So 1 gold and 8 silver for Adea and Emma. Arcas. Oh yeah, 3 silver for you tonight, Arcas. But other than that, you're fine.
Where is the money?
Should be a big square box. You have no money, Steph.
Yeah. At all? 0?
Yeah. Do you have 0?
I thought, didn't you start with 10 and then you spent it on beer and then I started buying you beer or something like that?
I think Arcas was just kind of lazy and was living off like his dad and his friends and being popular and being fun and didn't actually work for any money.
Okay.
I think that's how we had started everything.
So, someone has to cover my 3 silver. Sup, girls?
I cover him, like, rolling my eyes. I'm totally Arcas's enabler.
Totally.
But you need me.
So, what do you guys do the
Alright.
next morning?
We ride to the lake and check it out.
Okay. You arrive at the lake. The next day, the guy who rode with you, or who came to tell you about what was going on, comes with you. Anna, did you give me spells? Give
No.
me spells. Remember, you get 3 now.
I get 3 of them. I choose. Can I just tell you, or do I have to write them?
You can just tell me.
You
Okay.
guys will forget it.
Okay, I'll write it.
We
I'll
have
write
this
it.
session like this, and that happened with
You're
Jen.
Okay. I'll write it. Hey, Neal.
Yeah.
Pattern weave.
You can do pattern weave instead of Nahal's Reckless Dwemer.
That's a wild spell. So all the ones in italics are wild.
That's right.
Pattern weave is just like if something is broken, I can make sense of it, kind of thing, or like random elements. I couldn't like
the caster make sense of apparent chaos. Caster can see such things as pottery shard reformed into a whole pot, shreds of paper formed into a page, scattered parts as a working machine, the specific trails appearing out of overlapping footprints. After casting the spell, the mage says seemingly random, blah, 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 blah. So if there's anything that could have a pattern, but it's kind of chaotic and broken up, you can make sense of it, but it must be like visual.
So if, for example, I were looking at a swirling black mist, I could perceive where it was coming from.
Interesting question. I think that's the sort of thing that you would have to try out.
Okay, then I will do that. And that is more predictable than Nahal's
Reckless Dreamer, yeah.
Dreamer. So then I need to have something other than... I guess I will... Sorry, guys.
All good.
I'm
still reading my spells.
I will do... Okay. Okay. Good, good, good.
Wait. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, you guys arrive at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
The guide, whose name is Fred. Fred brings you here and shows you. You kind of see this. The shore of the lake is fairly normal, but once you get like 20 feet out, there's this thin black mist that kind of hovers over everything. It goes up 20 or 30 feet. So it's kind of like a big fog bank, except it's black instead of gray.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Detect Magic.
Good thinking, sister.
Did you remember? Yes, you did. You detect magic emanating from the fog. Give me a
Well, go
D100.
Big fucking surprise.
Give me a D100 to see if you can detect what type of magic it is. No, alright.
Okay, it's my turn. I push her a little bit and I'm like, move away. I got something else for us. I cast Astral Awareness. I have no idea if it's gonna work, but I'm trying it.
Oh.
It affects so many shit, including something called the color pool. And it can predict basilisks.
Whoa.
I don't know. It
Predict
detects a lot of
basilisk.
weird shit, which kind of fits with what's going
That sounds like a really cool metal band. Predict Basilisk. Upon the lake, there was a shiny mist. Can our bard make metal music instead?
It was a basilisk. Basilisk. Basilisk in the lake.
He's like the the melodic singer. So he has like the guitar and he's singing like the Dragon Force style guy.
Yeah.
But then he also has a screamer that follows him around. So he's like rah, 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 the metal side of it. That's how our bard is.
It sounds so much like it. Look at that. It detects the misty grayness of the ethereal plane. Come on.
Whoa.
Yeah, it basically will detect anything that extends into the ethereal plane.
Yes.
Um,
The basilisk.
Basilisk!
wait, into the ethereal plane or the astral plane? Hold on.
Astral awareness. Astral
Right.
plane. Or ethereal plane.
Okay, so astral or ethereal planes.
Yeah.
Double whammy.
All the planes. I didn't even know there were two, but yeah.
Oh my god, there's a million different planes out there. There's elemental planes. There's a lot of different fucking planes out there.
I got two
Boeing.
covered.
You know,
Infinity -2.
747s.
That's the standard.
77s. Propeller.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Yes, it is funny. I appreciate it. Dude, if there's something, I have so many spells for this shit that Neal gave me that seem useless. Make it happen, Neal.
Okay, I just want to know exactly what I should be telling you here.
Ooh.
Attunes the caster's perceptions to this. Alright, so you do notice that the fog is connected to the...
This is pretty awesome.
See?
I'm just trying to remember exactly the difference between ethereal and ethereal planes because they are kind of similar.
Will I know if it's astral or ethereal?
Yes.
Okay. Then I have spells. We're gonna come back to Moiro, girls and guys.
It is in fact the astral plane that the mist is coming from, or connected to in some regard.
What's the astral plane?
You...
I would know that.
Yes, the astral plane is the plane of thought, memory, and psychic energy. It is where gods go when they die, or they are forgotten, most likely both. In a barren place, it is a barren place with only rare bits of solid matter. The astral plane is unique in that it is infinitesimal instead of infinite. There is no space or time here, though both catch up with you when you leave. The souls of the newly dead from the prime material plane, which is the plane where we all exist on. We exist on the prime material plane. Pass through here on their way to the afterlife or the outer planes. The most common feature of the astral plane is the silver cord that travelers using an astral projection spell. These cords are the lifelines that keep travelers of the plane from becoming lost, stretching all the way back to the traveler's point of origin. The God Isle is the immense petrified remains of the dead god that floats on the astral plane, where Githyanki and other often mine them for their minerals and build communities on their stony surfaces. The ethereal plane is often likened to an ocean, but rather than water, it is a sea of boundless possibility. It consists of two parts, the broader ethereal, which connects the inner and prime material planes, and the deep ethereal plane, which acts as an incubator to many potential demi-planes and other proto-magical items, etc., etc., etc.
Nerd. Yes.
From the board of the
Not
ethereal
you.
plane, a traveler can
Like,
see the misty grayscale version of
happy
the
that
plane.
it's nerdy.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. Unlike the astral plane in which solid objects can exist, though they are extremely rare, anything and everything that goes through the ethereal plane becomes ethereal. There's also something called ethereal cyclones that connect the ethereal plane to the astral plane, blah, blah, blah.
But for now it's astral, right?
This is connected to the astral plane.
Okay.
I cast Pattern Weaver to see
Well,
where...
we don't... Didn't we get the result yet?
What do you mean the result?
Well, of me doing the astral awareness. It's supposed to tell me what happens.
What happens?
Well, I feel like it's supposed to tell me more. It just doesn't tell me just like astral. Right?
Attunes the caster's perceptions to the silver void of the astral plane or the misty grayness of the ethereal plane. While the spell is effective, the caster automatically notes the approach of all kinds of astral or ethereal phenomenon, including shifting conduits, psychic wind, ether cyclones, demi-planes and debris, color pools, and the curtains of vaporous color. The character has a 90% chance to detect the color pool from its invisible side and a 5% chance to determine which plane a curtain or pool leads to simply by setting its color. Neither of these things matter here. In astral awareness, in addition to his awareness of psychic phenomena or physical phenomena, the caster gains a +2 bonus to surprise checks against ethereal monsters. No, so this basically is telling you where things are coming from and how they're working. So if it was, like if there was a creature from the astral plane here, you would kind of be like, oh, that's definitely from the astral plane. This phenomenon's connected to the astral plane. Like, it attunes you to how these things are going. Is there something more that you were hoping to get out of the spell?
No more about what's going on, but I guess...
I mean, it just makes you aware of the astral plane and the ethereal plane. So you are aware that this is connected.
Something has something to do with the astral plane.
The gray mist is connected in some way, shape, or form to the astral plane. And you can make of that what you will. If you want to know more about the astral plane, we can discuss that, or you can go research it. But all the spell will tell you is that there is a link here.
Well, guys, it is linked to the astral plane.
Cool.
I don't know what that means. I know Neal has been reading for a long time, but that's a lot of stuff.
I cast Pattern Weaver.
Pattern weave.
This is a weave.
Okay.
Weave the pattern.
And Anna, you're okay. You study the patterns for a few moments, and the mist seems to disappear in front of your eyes, except for a small trail of mist that leads across the water. Where's my map?
Whoa, what are you doing, sister?
I am reading the patterns.
That leads across the water. Are you looking at the map?
I am now. Black Mist Lake, right?
Yeah. It goes across the water from where you started, which is kind of that point near Finnark, towards kind of that peninsula that juts out into the water.
Oh, so like right at the very tippy...
Like in between T and L in Mist and Lake.
Ah, got it.
That general region. So this kind of pattern of mist runs back there, and then after a few moments disappears. And all the mist comes back.
Seems to be emanating from that peninsula. Do I see anything else?
That's it.
So
Yeah.
what have you seen, sister?
The mist seems to be emanating from that peninsula.
Yeah,
There's a
it seems to be
trail.
astral.
Cool. Glad we know that stuff
Yeah.
now.
Totally useful. Totally
So-
great spells.
Let's go find out let's go to the peninsula.
Okay, we should be careful because astral something something.
Yeah.
My character is much more eloquent, but I do not know shit about astral stuff.
Okay. What do you want to do with your guide? He asks if he should come with you or stay here or head back to town.
We would much appreciate your guidance as we are unfamiliar with the terrain. And I flash him a winning smile.
Give me a charisma check for how winning your smile is.
It's so winning.
How winning?
Do I get a bonus for being pretty?
No.
Dang. 20 plus 16. 32!
damn it,
That is
really?
a winning smile.
That is a winning smile.
Makes everything I do even worse.
You got a 31 on charisma, but it just wasn't when you were flirting, which is hilarious.
I know.
He smiles back, and you guys journey together.
Hooray!
We are at our perfect breaking point, so we will see you guys in a few minutes, and more D&D. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! See you guys in a few minutes.